Hi, it's Lesley Fightmaster. Welcome to 15-minute flow. Let's bring the hands together for just a really brief intention. And then make your way into child's pose, extending the arms in front. So reaching the arms, spread the fingers, and then come to the knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bending one knee and the other, bicycling the legs just to give your hamstrings a nice stretch. Bend both knees, lengthen the spine, and then reach the heels toward the floor. Keep the front ribs drawing in. And now look forward. Bend your knees and step your feet to your hands. Inhale, come halfway up and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold, bending the knees as needed. Inhale, root through the feet, rise all the way up and look up. And exhale to Samastitihi. Tadasana pose at the front of the mat, finding your balance here. Firm the legs, lift the belly. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Keep your spine long as you fold in. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, step to plank. Knees up or down, lower all the way to your belly on your exhale. Inhale, cobra, peel the chest up, pull the hands toward the feet, widen across your chest. Heart expansion. Exhale, press up to plank, knees can stay down, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And breathe here. And looking up, step your feet forward on the inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Rooting through the feet, inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale to Samastitihi. Back to Tadasana. Inhale again, reach up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up to lengthen. Exhale, step or float back if you wish. And Chaturanga, elbows no lower than the shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhaling up dog, thighs and knees off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Feel free to stick with cobra. This is a little short flow because sometimes we just don't have a lot of time in our day, and some yoga is always better than no yoga. Look forward. Bend the knees, step or hop the feet up. Take an inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach up, look up, lengthen up, and exhale to Samastitihi. Inhale again, reach up tall. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step or float, Chaturanga. And inhale to press through the hands and feet. And then exhale, lift up and back into downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, shoulders over wrists, press away from the floor, lift the belly. And then step it up by your right hand. Stand the ball of your back foot, pull your right hip back, level hips. And then inhale, reach the right arm up. You can also have left hand on a block for some more space. Keep drawing that right hip back, and then the left inner thigh spins up toward the ceiling. Exhale, release it. And now hands on the inside of the right foot for lizard pose. You can keep them there, or you can come to your forearms, or you can put your forearms on a block. And if you want to, you can take your left knee to the floor. A little easier. Make sure if your right knee goes out to the right, your toes also turn out. So turn your toes out if the knee goes out. And then we'll walk it back up and step back, straighten the front leg first. Fold over the leg, pulling the right hip back again. Press into the base of the big toe of your right foot. And now we'll step back to plank and exhale, Chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, lift the hips for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts from the inner thigh. Exhale, knee toward the nose, shoulders over wrist. You can keep the crown of the head reaching forward. That's totally fine. Look forward, step the foot up, stand the ball of your back foot. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Feel free to use a block under the right hand, as I almost fell. A little stumbling. There's a little stumbling in this class, gotta tell you. Pull the left hip back. Lift the back inner thigh up. And then let's release it down to the inside of the left foot. Pull the chest forward, inhale. And exhale, you can keep the hands on the block. That's another option. Or forearms on the block, or forearms on the floor. Take the right knee to the floor if you wish. So we're going to do a couple balancing poses coming up. And that's where the wobbling happens. Now back up onto the hands. Inhale, straighten the left leg. As you do, pull the left hip back so your hips are level. Right inner thigh spins up toward the ceiling. Stretch out those front hamstrings. And then bend the knee a little so you can step to plank. Feet together. Now roll to the pinky toe side of the right foot and lift up through the left arm. Lift the hips a little and bring the left hip slightly forward. Shoulders in line. Stretch up through that left hand. Now bring it to the side. Come to plank pose. Feet together and right to the other side. So top hip's going to come a little bit forward. Tailbone reaches to heels. And the left inner elbow spins forward a little. And then let's make our way back into plank and chaturanga, or skip it and go to down dog. Inhaling up dog and exhale back into downward facing dog. Stretching all the way back. Take just a couple breaths here. Feel free to take a pause if you wish. Push the pause button, rest. Otherwise, bend the knees, step or hop your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And press down to rise up as you inhale. And then to Samastitihi. We're going to practice Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Say that 3 times fast. If you have a strap, grab it. Going to ground down through the left leg, bend the right knee. So you can hold the shin if you don't have a strap. Or if you can reach the toe, you can take the toe. Otherwise, loop the strap on the ball of your foot and then extend the right leg out. As you extend it out, try to drop the right hip down and then pin your left hip in towards center. Shoulders right above the hips. Keep a nice steady gazing point. That helps with balance. Exhale, open the leg to the right and look over the left shoulder if you can. And that's where we had a little fall-up, but that's okay. We can just get right back into it, right? So if you fall, it's okay. Inhale the leg to center. Now switch hands with your strap or your foot so that the left hand's forward, right arm back and twist. And then back to center. Keep the leg up. And pause a moment. Belly in. And release it. Other side. Right leg down, left leg up. So same thing. You can hold on to the left shin. You can take the toe on with the left hand or strap. I'm doing the strap today. Got my little infinity strap today. You saw it the other day. I love this strap. Drop the left hip down. Pin the right hip in toward the midline. Lift the chest. Now exhale, left leg out to the left, look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Take your right hand across to the outside of the knee, foot, or take the strap and reach the left arm back and twist. Keep dropping the left hip down a little. Keep the belly lifted. Inner thighs draw in toward one another. And then look back ahead. Release the strap, leg up for 3, belly in, 2, chest lifted, and 1. Release it. On your inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, let's step back to plank. And lower chaturanga, all the way to the floor this time. Arms by ears. Tailbones reaching to heels, pubic bones down a little. Inhale, lift everything up, Shalambhasana. So stretching out the front of the body. Or you can keep arms by your sides, either way. You can stick with that or bend the knees for Dhanurasana. Lift the feet up, stretch them back. Inner thighs are spinning up toward the ceiling. And try to keep lifting those hip bones toward the low ribs. I know it's hard in this position. Do the best you can. And then release it. Bring your hands by your ribs, inhaling, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. And then looking forward, we're just going to come onto the knees for child's pose. Stretch out your spine in this position. And then we'll come on up. Shift your hips off to one side, extend the legs in front, Dandasana. Pull the toes back, and then bend the right knee in. Inhale, arms up, turn toward the straight leg, exhale forward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to extend. Janushirasana. So in English it translates to head to knee pose, but instead of head to knee, think belly to thigh. Let's lengthen out the spine. So we do a lot of rounding in the back anyway. So in our yoga practice, we try to avoid it if we can. Can't always. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Now take your right hand to the outside of your left leg and left hand behind the back. Inhale to lengthen. It's a little twist. If it's hard to reach the foot or if you have a strap handy, you can hold a strap on the left foot. So as you lengthen, you'll inhale, and then on the exhale, you can roll your left shoulder back a little. Keep the belly lifted. Then head to center, inhale, and release, exhale back to Dandasana. Bend the left knee for Janushirasana. Inhale, arms reach, turn toward the straight leg. Keep the right toes pulling back and fold. Lengthen, inhale, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale to extend forward. So we're hinging from the hips here, not bending from the waist. Getting lots and lots of length. If it's difficult to reach the foot, use a strap. Always an option for that. Inhale as head up. Exhale to release. Now left hand to the outside of the right leg, right hand behind. Lengthen as you inhale, twist as you exhale. Or you can grab that right foot or use a strap. So remember, lengthening on the inhale, sitting taller. Exhale, maybe twisting deeper, but the hips will stay level, so the twist will come from the waist up, with most of it in the upper back. Inhale the head to center, and exhale to unwind. It's going to come onto our backs, setting up for our final resting pose, but first draw the knees in. Uppanasana. As you draw the knees in, reach the tailbone toward the floor. And then slowly start to extend the legs out, arms by the sides. Let the feet flop open, and we'll just rest here for a few moments. Let everything relax. Our little quote today as you start to make movements, the long breath and a long stretch. Rumi, Sufi poet, if you are irritated by every rub, how will you be polished? Rolling to the right and press yourself up. Such wisdom from Rumi. Sit tall, hands together, hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. And hands to the heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And bring the hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication, sending out loving energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed our little brief vinyasa flow. Please, please push the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to our channel. Share it with your friends. Visit fightmasteryoga.com. There's a new little tab about things that I like. It's called Stuff I Like. And you can get links to mats and blocks and straps. And have a great day. Bye-bye.